Now, following on from your pure primer, you're now ready to apply the foundation. And the first thing for you to do is to choose which is the right shade for you. Now, in your kit, you'll find a foundation in a summer and a winter shade. And you need to choose which is the right one for you. The way in which we're going to do that is simply take off the lid, and you'll find that there is a sticker on the sifter which you need to remove, just as I'm doing here. And then what you'll do is simply press a bit of powder onto the brush, tap off the excess, and then you're going to apply a little bit on your jawline. And what you're looking for is a really natural blend into your skin's own tone. You don't want a really dark line or in fact a light one. You need to make sure that it just blends into your skin, as it's doing here with Peter. So Peter knows that that's the right shade for her. Now what we suggest you do is check that in natural and artificial light. And if you're not happy with that shade, then you can try the other one. Or if you like, you can custom blend the two shades together, and the way in which you would do that is simply to lay out a tissue, tap a little bit of powder from both shades, press in your brush as we were doing before, tap off the excess, and then apply again along your jawline. Now Peter, why don't you go on ahead and show us how you apply the Inika foundation?
Thank you. I like to press the powder into the brush, tap, and then blend onto the skin. And I'm quite red, so I actually like to press quite a lot into the brush and just buff it over my skin. And it's just so quick and easy to use.
And what you're seeing there is Peter using the buffing technique, and that's where you use the brush in circular motions, and it's great if you like a heavier coverage.
After I've finished my application, if I still have some blemishes still showing through, I just press into the blemishes and then use the kabuki to blend.
That's a great point. Inika foundations are not only a foundation and a powder, they're also a concealer. So if you do get any breakout or any slight redness that's still showing through, you can just pick up a bit with your finger, dab it onto the area, or in fact if you'd like to do under the eyes and give yourself a bit more coverage there, that's fine as well. That's great. Thank you, Peter. Now, Michelle, I know you've got a slightly different technique, so would you like to go ahead and show us how you apply your foundation?
It's just a bit quicker. I like to pick up the powder, press it into the brush, tap off the excess, and then I use downward strokes to blend it onto my face. I like a much lighter coverage, and I find it as quick and easy as that.
That's great. The other thing to point out is that, of course, Inika don't dilute their pigments. That means that we don't put any cheap fillers like talc or bismuth oxychloride in our products. And what that means is that you get incredible depth and density of pigment, so a little bit goes a long way. It also means that the foundation blends with the natural oils in your skin. So what you'll find is, after 5 or 10 minutes, you'll notice an absolutely flawless appearance. Now, just to recap, your foundation steps are to press the powder into the brush, tap off the excess, and then blend onto your face.